am the lady with the long title. Mady Delvaux from the European Parliament. I come from Luxembourg. We are not the top in robotics, but I'm very interested. And I am delighted to be here, and I wanted to thank you for inviting me. I know the Bristol laboratory because I met Sabine Howard 2 weeks ago. And I know that Bristol is a center of excellence for robotics, not only in the UK, but in Europe or worldwide even. And I'm very impressed by the high level of research and development and by the infrastructure here in Bristol. As you said, Bristol, as many other robotics centers in UK, is involved in European projects, and this is great. Europe brings about synergies the UK would not have alone. And I am sure that a strong UK in a strong Europe will be of mutual benefit, and if you allow, not only for robotics, if I may. And this European Robotics Week is really great. It offers a great various activities across Europe for the general public. I like the idea that it is a grassroots approach. Hundreds of schools, teachers, museums are involved, and they are hopefully motivated by very talented and specialized people. And I hope that many of the audience who will come to these events will be motivated to study or to look for a career in robotics-related fields. And it is a European event. I thought 600 events were taking place this week, and Uwe told us just now that 750 events. So congratulations to euRobotics for this big success. One of my concerns is that we managed to close the gap between the different regions of Europe. Bristol is a very highly developed center, and I know that competition between regions is good, but nevertheless we shouldn't leave parts of Europe too much behind. So this is why I appreciate very much that this week is organized in the European level. So I am interested in robotics, and I feel already part of the community. And my concern is that robotics that Europe should remain a hub for robotics. Currently, Europe is leading high-end robotics production. We are #1 industrial robotics producers worldwide, and Europe's share in the world service robotics market is huge. And this is, of course, due to the excellence of our research, of academia, and also a cooperation of culture between industry and academia. But we know that other regions are catching up quickly. And to keep our advantage, we need, I believe, 4 essential things, which is public acceptance, education, investment, and a sound legal framework. So public acceptance, I think robotics in the coming years will change our lives in many ways. And technology will modify the structure of our society, also by reshaping the labor market. European public opinion is very frequently afraid of robotics, and the main fear being that robots will destroy jobs. And we don't know about the impact of robotics on jobs. It is a concern, but we don't know how it will be. Some studies claim that robots will destroy a lot of jobs. Others argue that high robotized economies create jobs. Others again find that the reduction of production costs through robotics will induce large corporations to relocate their production lines in our country. But one thing is clear: the technology will change, and with the change, the skills of labor need to be adapted. And our role, of politicians, but also of industry, will be to accompany the workers in this transition to the use of new technology. And if we do not succeed, the public acceptance will be very low. And the second concern is about education. It's a major element to keep our advantage. And that's why I like the theme of this robotics weeks. We need to find ways to increasingly motivate, especially young children and teenagers, to engage in STEM, as we call it, subjects. The European Commission launched an e-skills campaign in 2015 and 2016. I am an e-skills ambassador for my country, and so I know that great efforts are made in all our member states to raise the interest of kids, mainly kids, so that they are not afraid of technology and of maths and of engineers, and that they see the many opportunities there exist in these fields. And then, of course, investments is without money nothing is possible, so we need invest. Uwe told already that the European Commission launched the SPARK, this PPP with euRobotics and the Commission. And you know that the Commission will fund 700 million euro in the next years, and these are tripled by industry, so that 2.8 billion euro are invested in research and in development. And so SPARK is the largest civilian funded robotics innovation program in the world. So I hope we will be very successful. And then the last element is the legal framework. EU regulation and member states regulation are either unclear or non-existing in the field of robotics, which is not which is normal because technology moves faster than law. And I believe that nevertheless research and industry need legal guidance. And so we have to decide now, or to propose, how we would like robotics to impact our society by steering the European Union towards an appropriate and balanced legal framework. And that's why, as a member of the European Parliament, I initiated a working group on the legal and ethical implications of robotics. In this group, we are discussing a lot. Liability, insurance scheme, contract law, the legal status of the robots, but also the ethical principles, privacy, IP law. So the field is very, very vast. But nevertheless, I have the intention, and I think we will manage to present the report by May 2016. To conclude, what should be the way forward in Europe in 20 years' time, I hope I will still be alive, I would like to look back to see this robotics revolution as a success story for Europe. And for the success story to materialize, we need to work together on build public acceptance, which seems very, very important to me. And that's why I congratulate Bristol University and the lab, and Sabine and her team for this week. Promote education, foster investment, and provide legal guidance. So this days, this week is part of this journey, and I thank you for organizing it. And I'm looking forward to an exciting week in Bristol. I will stay, and I will hopefully visit tomorrow your laboratory. Thank you.